Hello everyone, it is Thursday today and I hope you're having a really good day. It is cold here in Ohio, in Cincinnati, in Deer Park. I think that's where I am. And there was frost on my window today out on the car. But I asked Alexa and she said that it's going to get warmer later. So maybe I'll take a walk in a little bit. That would be good. I hope you're getting outside and having lots of sunshine. So, today we're going to read Bugs Bunny Pioneer. Bugs Bunny Pioneer. I have so many books from when my kids were little. So, this is fun to look at them. Alright, do you know who Bugs Bunny is? Bugs Bunny was on cartoons when your parents were little. "Hey, Porky, Petunia," Bugs Bunny called excitedly to his friends one summer day. He waved a copy of the Cottontail News at them. "Did you hear about the writing contest?" Porky shook his head. "I haven't heard of any contest." "What contest?" asked Petunia. "This one," said Bugs. "The subject is my camping trip. Whoever writes the best true camping story wins a backpack, and the winning story will be printed in the newspaper." "But we'd have to go camping first," said Petunia, "and we need to buy all new equipment." So that's Bugs. The little girl with the hat is Petunia, and the pig in the hammock is Porky. Porky Pig. Bugs grew even more excited. "I've got an idea. Let's rough it. Let's go camping in the wilderness like pioneers. We'll do things the pioneers did. Paddle a canoe, cook over an open fire, sing under the stars. I'll write a great story. Bugs Bunny, pioneer. I'm sure to win," he said smugly. Porky whispered to Petunia, "Let's go with him. We could enter the contest too." Petunia nodded in agreement. "Yes, maybe our stories will get in the newspaper." Just then, Elmer Fudd drove up. See the guy in the yellow hat? That's Elmer Fudd. He talks kind of funny. "Hi, folks. How do you like my new van? It's got a sink, table, beds, and I'm going camping, and I want to be really comfy." Petunia peeked inside the van. "It even has a TV," she exclaimed. See the TV in the van? It's right up there. "How about coming along?" Elmer suggested. "It'll be lots of fun." "Wonderful," said Porky and Petunia. "Hold it, Doc." That's what Bugs Bunny always said. He always said, "What's up, Doc?" I don't know why. Bugs said, blocking the doorway, "I can't win the contest this way. Did the famous pioneers Lewis and Clark ride in a fancy van? No way. They paddled up the river in a canoe." That's Bugs saying, "No way, Jose." Reluctantly, Petunia said, "Thanks anyway, Elmer. We're going to rough it with Bugs in the wilderness." Elmer was disappointed. "What did that wascally wabbit talk you into?" "So long, Doc," said Bugs, before Petunia could reply. "See ya on the trail." So instead of going on the van, they're going to go and camp and they're going to rough it. That means that they're not going to have like anything that they can plug in, like electricity or electronics. It took a couple of days for Porky and Petunia to get everything ready for the trip. Bugs made a list of things to take and things to leave behind. He was too busy planning things to do any work. He's making all kinds of lists. I do that. Lots of lists. Finally, Bugs and Porky and Petunia set off in their canoe. Bugs was too busy being a pioneer to paddle, but not too busy to give orders to Petunia and Porky. "Stroke, stroke," he commanded. "You'll have to go faster if we're going to find a campsite before dark." "It's hot," Porky complained, wiping his forehead. My shoulder hurts, says Petunia. Soon they came to a stretch of shallow, rocky rapids. Everybody out, said Bugs. It's too hard to paddle here. Carry the canoe across to the other side of the rapids. Oh dear, this canoe is heavy, Porky cried. On the other side of the rapids, they got back into the canoe, and after more paddling, they came to a sandy clearing on the shore. This is a perfect place for our camp, Bugs said. Beach the boat. Bye, Pop.
Bye. Happy reading.
Petunia and Porky dragged the boat onto the beach. Time to put up the tent, Bugs ordered. Well, said Porky, after he and Petunia put up the tent, I'm tired. How did pioneers survive all this work? They were tough, like us, Bugs said. Now, like pioneers, we'll have to hunt for food, said Bugs. I brought some carrots, and I see some wild onions back in that field. Why don't you two go pick them? Then we can have carrot and onion soup. Bugs leaned against a tree and whittled a stick. You know what whittling means? It means you take a knife and you scrape the stick and make like a design or something. Whittling. While Porky and Petunia picked the onions, made a fire, chopped the carrots, and cooked the soup. How I love the rugged life, said Bugs. Bugs isn't doing much, is he? The soup was delicious. Bugs, of course, ate the biggest share. He patted his stomach. That was yummy. After you two clear up, let's sit by the fire and relax. I'll play my guitar, and we'll sing under the stars. I don't think Porky looks too happy. While Bugs sang cowboy songs, Petunia and Porky dozed. They were too tired to keep their eyes open. One by one, the stars disappeared. Then, suddenly, lightning zigzagged across the dark sky, and thunder rumbled fiercely. A storm's coming! Get inside the tent, shouted Bugs, leading the way. Look at him running away. The three campers raced into the tent. The wind blew so hard that the tree branches touched the ground. The earth fairly shook. Rain came down in torrents. That means a lot of rain. A mighty gust of wind tore through the tent, and the tent collapsed, fell down. Save the canoe! Yelled Bugs as he disappeared into a warm, dry rabbit hole. The gigantic waves were starting to pull the canoe into the river, but Porky and Petunia caught it just in time. They huddled all night beneath the overturned canoe. There's Bugs jumping into the rabbit hole. There's Porky and Petunia under the canoe. The next morning, the sun was shining. Bugs hopped out of his cozy rabbit hole, stretched his ears, and looked around. Being a pioneer is fun, he said. What are you two whispering about? You, said Petunia. You slept nice and warm, but we're cold and tired. Oh, now they're getting mad. The canoe has a big hole in it, and we'll have to hike home, Porky said. We'll pack the tent. Well, pack the tent and start hiking, Bugs ordered. You've been boss long enough, decided Petunia. From now on, we'll give the orders. You're going to carry the tent. Oh. As they started down the road, Bugs groaned. Hey, Doc, this tent is heavy. Porky and Petunia smiled at each other. They hiked for hours, and Bugs never stopped complaining. Oh, my aching feet, he moaned. How much farther do we have to go? Oh, only about 10 miles, replied Porky cheerfully, as he and Petunia led the way. Just then, Elmer drove up in his van. Boy, are we glad to see you, said Petunia. Hi, said Elmer. Did you get caught in the rain? I kept Y in my van. We sure did get caught in the rain, Porky answered, and we're tired of walking. Can we ride home with you? You bet! Elmer opened the door, and Porky and Petunia hopped in. Coming, Bugs? Elmer called. Before Bugs could answer, Porky said, would Lewis and Clark ride in a van if they were only 10 miles from home? Bugs gulped as Porky quickly shut the van door. Thanks anyway, Doc, he said to Elmer. I'm going to walk. So Bugs walked and walked and walked. When he was too tired, he crawled the last half mile. It's not all bad, Bugsy, old boy, he told himself. You're seeing the country up close, like a real pioneer, and it'll make one humdinger of a story for the contest. Well, it looks like that had a happy ending. I think they were getting mad at Bugs for not doing his work or his share of the work. So I guess we always have to remember that one person or two people can't do all the work when there's more than one person around, right? And you guys are always so good about helping your mommy and daddy. And I am so proud of you. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And go outside and see if you can play a little bit outside and see some sunshine. And I will talk to you later. I love you so, so much. Bye.